Hey there guys, it's Doug from Geek Acres back once again with another unboxing. And this time I was doing a little bit of spring cleaning and I came across something actually from Christmas time. My folks back at the holidays had picked me up one of the Barnes & Noble exclusive boxes that I believe was from San Diego Comic-Con last year. At any rate, there were some pops in there, but there were also some mystery minis. And I decided to open these guys up, but these are not the main attraction. We'll get to that in just a minute. You are probably familiar with the Funko Mystery Minis. Within that Barnes & Noble box, everybody got an Avengers and everybody got a Minions box. Now, these are all fine and good, but the reason why I wanted to do an unboxing today was because of something that I got from the Disney store. And not everybody maybe is familiar with the Vinylmation Juniors. These guys are basically characters that are shaped, the mold is always shaped like Mickey Mouse, and they paint them up in various different ways. This particular set is a Spider-Man set that I had been watching on the Disney website for quite some time. But we'll get to those in just a minute. Those are kind of the grand finale, as I said. We'll start off with a little bit of familiar territory. These are the Funko Vinylmations. We'll start off with the Minions. I did remove the plastic, so we'll go ahead and just tear into that. And you'll excuse me if I don't fondle the plastic bag. I know a lot of people like to try and grasp and grab at the bag and try and figure out what's in there, but I'm always hesitant about perhaps damaging the heads. I know the Marvel especially are miniature bobbleheads and they can tear right off. So let's go ahead and open up this Minion. We'll see who's in here first. Finally excited to be getting these guys open. Aha! Looks like Walk Like an Egyptian or something like that. I know this is not the au naturel. Give you a little spin around there. And you'll have to forgive me, I don't know which of the Minions are which. But at any rate, that is the Minion. If you are curious, these are all of the possibilities. I guess I should have shown you that first. So there's all the various Minions that you can get. Alright, moving along. Let's jump into the Avengers Age of Ultron. These guys have been out for quite some time. I think I have one or two of them. I believe at one point along the way I got Director Fury. So I think I have him in my collection, but for the most part, I don't have very many of these guys at all. I'd love to have the Hulkbuster, but this particular box doesn't feel very heavy. There is a 1 in 12 chance of getting any of these guys, so let's go ahead and we will once again tear into the box, popping open that, and again, nice black bag. We won't prolong the agony. We'll try and get into this guy. Oh man. Funko gave us a pretty solid bag on this one. Cut off the top and... oh! We've got the Hulk. Ta-da! And these guys are bobbleheads, just like their big brother Funko pop vinyl characters. There you go. Not a huge fan of the Hulk, but he's pretty well sculpted. Can't really tell that he bobbles, but he does. The spring's up there in the head. Okay. So these are the two guys that came out of the box. By the way, for sake of comparison, those are the Funko Mystery Minis, and this is She-Hulk. She is representative of the full-size Vinylmation. But that said, These guys that we're about to open, these Spider-Man boxes, are actually Vinylmation Juniors, so even smaller. We'll bring her back in just a minute to give you a size comparison. But yes, very excited. I have not seen on YouTube a lot of openings of any kind of Vinylmation. By the way, see if I can bring this in. I don't know if it'll focus. These boxes are pretty small because, again, the Vinylmation Junior is not even the size of the regular Vinylmation. But this is the Spider-Man series. They have done Marvel series that are the full size. That's what the She-Hulk came out of. And there you go. That's a full look all the way around. $10. I was really kind of hesitant to pick these up. I waited until I found a good deal on the Disney store because, again, these guys are not even the size of a mystery mini. So let's bring this guy in for just a minute while I pop open the box on the other one. Been very excited to get into these guys. Very similar to the Funko. You do have inside packaging. These are like a foil pouch, and it looks like they do have a little tear off. So hopefully we can get into that pretty easily. No refunds, exchanges, or returns on these. So say the nice folks at Disney. And we have, these guys I think were all featured in the Spider-Verse. So this is, I don't know what the knight, what he is called. They do come with a small lobster clasp so that you can attach them to your keychain or possibly to a backpack. But that's that guy. And again, for sake of comparison, we'll set him down there. Definitely a difference. Definitely a difference. We'll bring in Walk Like an Egyptian there. So you can see these guys are maybe half the size, maybe just a shade over. And again, I guess it depends on which one you're comparing to. Hulk can come in and bop him on the head. So at any rate, that's that. Let's go ahead and get into number 2. Once again, we will show you the packaging with the tab. Very shiny. Try and do this on camera. Ooh. Hey there. Looks like we got maybe Agent Venom. Very nice. Very nice. For as small as these guys are, the paint job is pretty well done. I'm not sure how well the camera is picking that up. But it's funny when you think about some of the Funko pop vinyls and some of the paint bleed that goes on with something that large. These are very well done. And again, we'll set these guys down next to each other and bring in She-Hulk for comparison. And then I guess, what the heck, let's do a class picture. We'll bring everybody else in. These are all the guys, all the figures that we got on today's opening. So thanks for checking out this opening of a few mystery minis, and of course with the Disney Vinylmation. If you're curious, you can pick these up on the Disney Store website, and also, of course, available if you should happen to find yourself at Disney World or Disneyland. They are a fun open, but again, at $10, kind of a crazy price on the small ones. I think the larger ones, like the She-Hulk, go for maybe $13 or so. So for just a few more dollars, you can certainly get a much larger figure. But I really like Spider-Man, so I had to have these guys. Okay, as I say, that's going to do it. Please like, comment, and subscribe on the video. does mean a whole lot to me. I'd certainly like to hear your thoughts. Do you collect Vinylmation, or is this something new to you? Give me a shout. I'd like to hear about it. Anyway, that's it. Have a good week, guys.